Okay, we rejoined the Power Rangers having to deal with the world's most easily overconfident girl. It's 723. Oh, okay. I see how this works. I was fearing where this was going to go. Oh. So not a bad idea, just the... Oh. Can we acknowledge that Victor was better at handling that thing than Karate Sword Girl was at handling? Hey. I was about to note he was better at handling the machine than that girl was at handling any of the seriously? Wait a minute. Are they low-key recycling the plot of The Adventures of Redbot? Imagine he just out and out said, "You haven't. You're not that good." You just know the comments on that video are going to say, "Oh, that Karate Sword Girl didn't do a thing." Also, I I know this is a sort of far out assumption, but when they were biting into the sandwiches, did anyone expect that they'd find pool balls in there, like the robot had somehow knocked the balls into the sandwiches without them noticing, like they'd bite and there was a pool ball in there? Have I seen too many cartoons of people finding strange things in sandwiches? Oh, I just realized they were talking about hacking into the electronic weapons. What if the girl ends up helping them after all by attacking with her wooden sword? Excuse me. No. She says, "Okay, Zap." Um, uh, it's like that episode of The Simpsons. Homer at the bat. Okay, I think they did a good job of handling that situation. I do like that they have the bows. Ninja and samurai in real life used a variety of weapons. They talk about the samurai sword, but samurai used bows and arrows a lot too, as well as pole arms. I forget if it were samurai or ninja, but one of the arts, probably both, one of the arts they learned was firing arrows on horseback, so you could charge into battle while attacking. I feel the blade glowing when it was infected was a neat a neat visual effect, but it also lets them know, hey, something's wrong. Something stealthier would have been more effective, I think, because they would have tried to use it without knowing something was wrong, only to discover it had gone wrong. That it had become corrupted, I mean. And use their weapons, and it's like Chowder, and nothing could go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong. Aw. Aw. Oh, don't worry, you can still help. Um, hi. That's a cute sweater, I have to say. Oh. Wait, you have to. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I thought that it's hard to hop on when she doesn't know what she's hopping on to. Also, if you don't say the plan out loud, that would be helpful too. Oh, well, that was handy. Oh, I like that callback. It's like Captain America. I understood that reference. Yeah, she just needs to build a better one. Oh, there we go. Imagine one of those just had the chocolate bananas video from the Bizarrevark episode. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's working, it's just showing something bad. Well, no, use the wooden sword. Hmm. Well, then again, considering they blew the one villainous blew up the poor wooden sword. Bum 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 ba da da ba ba da ba da ba da. Imagine I was looking at that back button. Imagine they won by just pressing his back button until he just completely undid everything. Are there any rocks? Just throw rocks. Mm. I just I hadn't really thought about it, but the Power Rangers are operating out of the school, aren't they? Because I remember that. Wait, were they in the school or were they somewhere else? If they're operating out of the school, then that's an interesting premise. Yeah, I think I did hear they were operating out of the. I seem to remember saying they were operating out of the school, so that's interesting for a team to be operating out of a public place like that. Notice I remembered that last time. I forgot. I mean, this time. I remembered that this time. I forgot that was a thing last time. If you saw that, I said, "Oh, that's one down," and then they brought him back in giant form. Like, oh yeah, they can do that. Don't ask me why I didn't remember they could do that. I've seen it how many times now. So it can teleport. I thought just get a bunch of string. Okay, that works. I was just thinking it would be. I don't know what the Cowboy Ranger Zord is, but it would be something if his Zord had a lasso. Also, I know he's probably called the Gold Ninja Ranger. It's just funnier to call him the Cowboy Ranger. Hey. And imagine Redbot. So, you think you could help me sometime? Like she becomes Redbot's personal technician. Yeah? Excuse me. Says computers aren't as dangerous, and just imagine Dr. K bursting in. What did you just say? Oh. She says if you're. How did they not notice that? Okay, let's see. They put effort into it. No, don't. Yeah, slow down, Victor. I'm with Monty. I I look down because I'm just waiting for it to go. Oh, it hit the one person who hadn't even noticed what was going on. Yeah, Victor, don't. Monty, don't encourage him. That was another example of overconfidence costing him. Overconfidence and failure to listen to someone. Because the girl earlier not only got overconfident because she assumed she had defeated the monsters, she also didn't listen to the Rangers when they say, no, don't do that, that's dangerous. So that is an interesting parallel. She learned humility, and Monty was just a bystander in that. Victor seemingly did not. So I like the lesson there. It can be easy to get overconfident or to think you're better at something than you are, but like I said, you need to be humble and you need to understand, even if you're not especially great at one thing, that's okay, because there are other things that you're good at. Also, you can look up to other people and strive to be like them, but don't try too hard to be them, because maybe you're not meant to be just like them. Maybe you're meant to be something else. So I didn't think I'd like that episode. Partway through, I didn't think I'd like it, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. So pretty soon, like I said, I'll do the need for the reaction to the Need for Speed, and then I'll do my ranking the best and worst of the Saban Brands era, so I'm looking forward to that. Have a blessed night, everybody.